the aluminum stuff, which is weird because it's not like the last one. It's sort of like it's the second last one. God, that doesn't make sense. Slice it should be, but I thought if my math was off, it wouldn't be only affecting just one, because so it's the aluminum scrap that's going to these 4 and these 2. So everything's maxed out, basically maxed out at the 500 aluminum scrap, except for this one random one that's slowly running out.
So
maybe the fits, yeah.
it could be, did you let everything fill up first?
Yeah, everything was filled up.
Then your math is probably wrong, or you've got a bad conveyor belt.
Yeah, I think it's bad conveyor belts. Because if the math was wrong, I would have thought it would have affected everything equally, like, slowly but surely. Instead of just one specifically.
Yeah, typically it starts in the back end and goes forward.
Yeah. Oh, I think it might have stabilized.
Walk away from it, check it again in like 10 minutes.
I will come on over and visit, then I'll go back and check. I think it was a conveyor that was glitching out somehow, some way, but
Did you
floating on over.
are your conveyors where's my words? Where's my words, Diggler? Did you do what I was showing you about cutting your conveyors on any at splitters? Where
Yeah, so the splitters
where
I
they
had
stick
placed
too long?
directly. Yeah, like I put the splitters directly onto the lifts, and then I connected it that way. But I've replaced the lift that was on the top of the floor that was going to the machine. I just took that out, put it back on, and it seems to now stabilize, which is what it should be doing. So,
Okay.
like when I go back, I'll see if that really was the fix. But yeah, either way, you got a project and a half going on here. Holy crap!
Yeah. Especially since I keep having to delete shit and put it back.
Go right the first time.
Well, yeah. But I made some changes, and then I decided that... What happened here? How did that get deleted? Oh, it just never got placed. Because I also had to relocate this end over here. So, this wasn't wide enough. This was the kind of spaghetti, kind of not.
Oh yeah, a little bit of spaghetti.
So, because I didn't split the 2 belts into 6 before I came down here, I had everything coming in on one side or the other, and I need one of each at each row.
Okay.
So I had to take 2 from the left side, move them over to the right side, and I had to take 2 from the right side and move them to the left side, and to crisscross them.
Darth, Mamma Mia, that's some spaghetti.
Yeah, that's a little bit. I could have just, but I liked the way I set up this splitter here. Oh,
The
hello.
splitter on top looks nice.
Hello, lag. So I like
Well,
the way I
the
set
spaghetti,
this
just
up.
build some walls around it.
So yeah, it'll be hidden.
Hide underneath the rug type of thing.
Yeah, it'll be hidden. So
the solution to the spaghetti is
And a
fork.
spoon.
Ooh.
Make your life easy.
I prefer the good old hands, just some hand-to-hand food combat type of thing.
Jesus Christ.
Darth, only noobs use spoons. Only noobs use cutlery. Come on, like I said, use your hands. The advanced people use their feet. Don't ask.
You must have learned how to eat from in Quebec when you were first meeting your wife's family.
It's a French thing. It's a French thing.
Shared my screen for you there, Trevor.
Yep. I'll bring you up on stream too. Yep. Ooh. Nice. That's nice and clean.
Yeah, so it's just the same but backwards. And then again, utilizing top and bottom feeders.
Nice.
Bottom
Ooh,
feeders.
fancy pipe work.
All the way down.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then these two, of course, I can't turn the ones down here on yet because I don't have enough throughput on the conveyor belts. But it's there, it's ready.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Darth, use your telekinesis like real Italians. Yeah, it looks fantastic, man. Go see if my problem has been fixed or if it's still a problem.
It might be redo the math time.
Maybe, Darth. Exactly.
That acted weird.
So the one on the left. Well, starting from the left, 1, 2, and 4 are working, but
Yeah,
3 is fucked up.
Yeah, so out of these four, it's this, the one that's second from the right.
So 3.
Yeah, but everything else is like perfectly fine. It's maxed out on scrap.
What's your intake?
So 324 is what I need. I think it should be 324 spitting out of this thing.
Are you sure you need 324?
Yeah. I used the old calculator to even double check, so I was doing my mental math. So I wasn't screwing up mental math, but this is operating at 90%. The clock speed's 90%. The machine efficiency is 95%, but again, even if if it wasn't producing enough, why was it only one machine that is screwed up?
It's conveyor belt related.
That's why.
It must be. It must be.
Look at your conveyor belts on your inputs. Are they a solid conveyor belt, or do they have gaps?
So the stuff going into the machine is the same for all four of them.
Gaps or no gaps?
No gaps. Like so I have lifts going into the machines, and they're like well into the machine.
Where are you?
By where the copper comes down.
You have gaps.
Where are you at?
I'm
Are you
underneath looking
or...
at your belts.
Oh.
You have gaps.
Yeah, there you are. So where are the gaps?
On your input. Your input line has gaps. It's not a full belt. And because it's not a full belt, you're not load balanced. You're well, hold on, just a sec. This is an input. I split
780 for Mark 5. Sorry.
going up. Balanced.
Yeah, so your voice is all robotic. Maybe it's me lagging.
I don't know. Is it still robotic?
Oh, there
Ozone?
you go. You're back now.
It's robotic.
I'm robotic?
No, who?
No, is Diggler or
it
me
was
robotic?
you. It got better, but it is still occasionally going robo.
So
So whatever is feeding those, you have an issue there. Go back to them. Are they all still maxed out?
okay, so the reason it's the third one is because it's your third one that requires 60 per minute. Your fourth one only requires 36 per minute.
Oh, okay.
If you reversed it so that your lowest quantity input was the first machine,
Yep.
and your highest quantity required input was the last machine, it might do a little better, but you're still not outputting enough per minute. You're not taking enough per minute
Yeah.
of an output. So where is that coming from? Where is that output?
The scrap is the one with the blue pipe coming out here.
The blue pipe.
This refinery. So that's where, like, it says it's 95% efficient, but I don't know if that's because I have it clocked to 90%. I know that doesn't. I know it's 90, 95, but like, yeah, I don't know.
You can resolve this whole thing. Do you have the input to handle 100% input, or 100%, or no?
I think I have enough.
Well,
water.
right. I just saw why you're 95% also. It's also why you got a gap in your belt. Come watch your alumina solution. Just watch. Can you get into the machine while I'm in it? Or no?
Yeah, I'm in it now. Yeah.
Okay. It literally dropped to where there wasn't enough for a process, and so the process stopped for a split second and then started because it filled.
Oh, for the alumina solution.
You were not taking in 216 per minute.
Okay.
It's staying up there right now, but it dropped. So like there, now it's at 19. It's going down. Here, it's about to happen right now, Trevor.
Okay.
So the next time it does this, it's going to actually go too low. The next time it goes down below 19, it's going to go too low.
Build of a reservoir.
The reservoir,
'Cause I wonder.
that's
I
not the
wonder
issue. What pipe inlet? Are you using 600 inlet? If you're using a 600 inlet, that's also part of the problem.
Let me check. I feel like
Here
I
it goes.
did not.
You're down to 9, 6, 2. There it stopped.
Mark 1.
I'm thinking what might happen is it's producing too much alumina solution. It's overflowing the pipes, which then shuts off production because it's got nowhere to store,
Not
and
possible.
then it has to restart. Why not possible?
Because the pipes aren't even filling it. How do I put this? The pipes won't drain fast enough for that to be a factor. What it is your total production isn't. So where's all the machines that take the aluminum solution in? Is it all three
I'm
of
calling
these?
bullshit on your explanation there, Diggler.
Well, that's because my explanation isn't a full explanation yet. I have 120 here, 96 there.
I'm producing 480 per minute of water. I'm using 452, and we can't keep pipes filled. There's just issues still with pipes and fluids.
There's issues with the way you're using pipes and fluids. I'm telling you, I haven't had these issues setting up fluid pipes.
By saying it's your silica and your belt's on silica, because one of the machines was almost maxed out on silica, so maybe that stopped production. But I took a stack out, so it's been hovering around. Oh, it's accumulating a little bit of silica.
It is gaining silica.
But is that? it should be using up 90 per minute, so it shouldn't be accumulating. So I had Mark 1 for here, Mark 2 for here. So this one's spitting out 50 per minute. So it's spitting out 40 per minute. So Mark 1 should have been fine, and then combining into a Mark 2, which is 120. Mark 2 conveyor. Like, if I didn't have right conveyors, these would not... If I had a Mark 1 incorrectly placed somewhere, these would not... That one would not fill up properly.
So this machine is filling up with silica.
Yeah. That one is...
Where is this silica output going? Are you using it to making it?
Yeah,
or...
these two foundries right here. So these two take 75 for one, 15 for the other. So it's 90. And the output of this is 90. So it shouldn't be accumulating, but it is. Check the belts under.
Did you take some silica out?
Yeah, I chopped it in half. Slice, your Mark II belt should not be full of silica because that's actually a good point.
What's that?
Well, Slice is saying like the belts, the Mark II belt is too full for a Mark II because my output is 90.
For 90, yeah, for a 90 output.
Yeah.
You would probably do better equalizing your production here, I would think. So you have this at 80%. So
Yep.
instead do both machines at 90% instead of one machine at 100, one at 80.
Or one's at 20, so I'll do 60 each.
What? No,
This
no, no, no.
one's at 20%.
No. The two making alumina solution. The two outputting the silica.
Oh,
You have one at 80% and you have one
those,
at 100%.
90.
So because their outputs are combining your total production should remain the same, but the way your outputs are combining, I think, is causing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that it's causing it, but
Check the verticals going into those ingot foundries. It's only the two merging. I don't think that's an issue. It's manifold through more for sure. Yeah. Let's see if split these into 90-90. How that sort of impacts stuff. This is sitting around 60-ish, which is I think what I had it before. The 20% one's maxed out. Okay. Check the diagram. Maybe I have something not set to the right thing.
so
1.2 foundries.
Trevor, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why did you compact the lifts into the splitters so much?
So I put the lifts down first, and then built the splitter, and it just latched on like that.
It latched on with the thing halfway through it?
Yeah. I don't know if you lose like a hair of efficiency because of that.
Well, it's not the efficiency you lose, it's I'm just wondering if it's affecting the split. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, like on this machine, why do you have a splitter? You don't need a splitter.
I was doing that just for
Aesthetics?
well, I guess yeah, for that one I didn't. Originally I was going to put it onto the side, but yeah, so I could get rid of the splitter on that one and just see how that's. Oh, that one's backed up.
Yeah, this is the one that's backed up. But I'm just looking at this trying to figure out why.
Weird. Okay, Joe says shouldn't affect the lift, or placing a splitter at the end of a lift does that. Slices the lift is just fine. Well, even for that one's. Yeah, that one's.
I don't know. I feel like it's.
I'm taking notes. So let's go back to silicon and stay there. So these are both marked 1. And each one is spitting out 45 per minute. So there's gaps in it.
Did you let your pipes